Do you suffer from anxiety, from depression, maybe even chronic pain? Well, listen up. Truth Be Told is going to tell you about a breakthrough program built on over 100 years of therapies used in America's returning veterans to help you successfully overcome PTSD, anxiety attacks, pain, and depression. The secret proven in study after study. Music therapy. The effects of music are nothing short of amazing. From strokes to PTSD, music has been shown to improve the quality of life. Now, one of the latest music therapy programs being used in America's veteran hospitals can be yours to experience for free at home and to help your own anxiety attacks, pain, and depression. Or just relax after a hard day. It's called Whole Tones. It takes music therapy to a new level. This revolutionary program makes use of specifically designed frequencies that have been shown to stimulate your body's natural healing power down to a cellular level. If it works for battle-scarred vets, can it work for you? Well, experience it for yourself for free at sweetwholetones.com. Like Tony Sweet, that's SWEET. Go to sweetwholetones.com. Now enjoy the show.
What's your thoughts on government cover-ups or covert societies attempting to control humanity? Do you believe in ancient astronauts, intergalactic communication, or extraterrestrial visitations? Ever had an experience with disembodied spirits or the paranormal universe? Are these subjects fact or fiction? Each week, Tony and Eddie explore these unbelievable realities and beyond. Exclusively on Truth Be Told.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Truth Be Told, where we believe in experience becomes truth. I'm your host, Tony Sweet, and joining me now in studio, the other host, world-renowned psychic, Eddie Connor.
Hi, everybody. We have a psychic salon for you today. It's to launch 2016 by giving you great predictions of new stuff that's to come for you. We have Wendy in-house, and we also have Sam with us. Wendy hails from jolly old England and has studied the tarot as well as the universal principles of the power of the mind, positive thinking, and affirmations.
Wendy has been teaching the tarot for over 20 years and is proud of the caliber of readers she has trained, some of who have chosen to become professionals in their own right.
She has also been drawn to the healing arts a long time ago and is a Reiki master while also holding certificates in holistic healing, acupressure, and what she calls therapy. Learn more about Wendy at wendytarot.com as well as her other site, IamLLL.com. But first, let's introduce Mr. Sam Tautua.
Sam Tautua has seen, sensed, felt, and talked to spirits or higher energies since he was 4 years old, and he has had fun with this woo-woo ever since.
We love the woo-woo. Sam definitely brings a new taste, even a style and feel to the world of mediumship, metaphysics, and quantum physics. He says, I try not to take myself so serious, but I am definitely passionate about the mechanics and the laws that enable humans to create the lives they were born to live. Sam enjoys helping his clients connect the dots that essentially help them navigate and create the life they were born to live. Learn more about Sam at samtautua.com. That's samtautua.com. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome Sam Tautua and Wendy Tarot.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
It is 2016, and we're so glad to have you guys with us today. We are excited, and Eddie and I are bringing in the new year for another year with great shows. And Eddie, I'm going to go ahead and let you take over because this is Psychic Cafe, and I'm just a empath.
I'm just an empath.
Yeah, just an
Just.
empath. I'm not a reader.
That's impressive.
I can read you.
I know you can. Mm-hmm. So my first question to the psychics is, am I going to be here for another whole year with Tony?
Hell yeah, you are.
Okay. Just curious. So let me pronounce your last name for me, Sam, correctly.
Tautua.
Tautua.
That's what I told you earlier.
Tautua. You know, Tautua, whatever works. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We spelled it right, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's samtautua.com and wendytarot.com.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is the Psychic Cafe. We are starting 2016, and it's sort of a lift me up, make me happy, feel good kind of intuitive reading day. We're going to do soundbite readings, we like to call it, where when you call in and ask a question about what's coming up for your new year, we're going to talk to you about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes probably each, and then we're going to jump right into the next person who is calling in to get a reading. Now, I know Tony's going to be playing with Periscope
We're
today.
going to be periscoping, yes.
And we're just learning what periscoping is. Okay.
And I know one thing that you guys always ask, have a specific question, because just saying, tell me about my year ahead, that's very general. It's kind of...
Tell me about me.
Yeah.
Next.
So
Thank you for that, Tony. So when you do call in and you ask, we're going to ask you for your name and we're going to ask you for your birth date. For me, personally, that just helps me tune into you. I'm using your voice, your name, and your birth date as the three things, the French braid.
It's French.
To tune into you, and then also ask a specific question. If you ask a general question, you're going to pretty much get general feedback back. And of course, we're not going to say anything to embarrass you or talk about the fuzzy handcuffs under your bed and your mistress and stuff. And what your safe word is. Yeah, that's
Really? You don't get to say that stuff?
yeah. You can if you want to. Now, do we have a caller yet?
Not yet, but I just told people in the chat room and people listening, go ahead and call in. It's 323-284-7826.
Good.
And guess what? We have our first call.
Oh, my goodness.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, this is the first call of 2016 for the Psychic Call-In Show. So go ahead and say what your name is, where you're calling from, and give them a specific question for the Psychic.
Awesome. Thank you so much. My name is Susan. My birthday is April 5th, 1954.
Beautiful. And Susan, what is your specific question or area of focus?
I think I want to know where I live in Los Angeles currently, but I have a house in Santa Fe, and I just retired from the film business, and I'm kind of getting a little antsy to maybe go back to Santa Fe, or if LA still holds a space for me. I grew up here. I just want to know location and general what I'm doing.
Oh, beautiful. Who would like to go first?
I'll go. Susan, you know what? I love your energy already.
I know, right?
I can feel your energy
Thank
from
you.
here. You know what? I did see a move coming up in 12 months, and I see you expanding out into something that's more natural and nature, something that's going to ground you into your next phase of life. Because what's happening for you is that you're going through a very transitional phase of life. Do you have 2 children, Susan?
Pardon me?
Do you have 2 children? 2 kids?
I have 2 dogs. They're my
2 dogs,
children.
they're like
yes.
your children? Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a move that's going to allow you to be able to provide space and an energy. Like, I feel that you're quite intuitive and
Yes.
and what's happening with you at the moment, empathetically, is that a word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're feeling, you know, you're feeling. And so what you have to trust what you're feeling at the moment. So are you currently in Los Angeles, did you say?
I am.
You are.
I'm here.
So you're moving
Yeah.
from Los Angeles, and that's a good move, Susan, because what's going to happen, other things are going to open up for you. You know what? Did you say you retired from work?
I was a hairstylist in the film business for 30 years. I just applied for my retirement because I'm 61
right.
years old, and it's very hard to work 14 hours a day.
Yeah, I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming up for you that's not so much like work, but like an opportunity that's something that you could translate into money. So, some sort of hobby that's more creative, that's more to do with healing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Wendy?
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a quick layout on San Jose, Santa Fe, and also LA. LA is working for you right now, and I would say stay put. If you're just retiring, you're having to adjust to being retired. It's a different daily schedule. But I would say that sooner or later, you're just going to get tired of LA. And also, I think it's too soon for you to go to Santa Fe. I don't think you'd enjoy it there that much right now. So by the time you're really fed up with LA, man, that's the time to go. And I think when you go there, you're going to be so happy there. It's going to be the answer to the dreams that you will have then when you move. And I agree with Sam. I think it's between 6 to 12 months from now, you'll be ready to move.
That's so much cool. I love that because I'm getting the 6 to 12 months too. There is a lot of nature and green around you. I feel like you might have a favorite tree or a favorite place you like to sit, whether it's a stone or near a tree or near some water or something like that, Susan. That seems to really speak to you. There's going to be something you'll need to do with your automobile, but it's not going to be terribly expensive. You will have to look into that, and it's coming up before April. I feel like you have 2 opportunities coming up for you. And lastly, I feel somebody with a B, R, or D in their name, like a Brad, Bradley, Branson, anything with a B, R, D. And this could be someone from your past coming back into your future, but pay close attention to it. And 2 big opportunities where you'll still get to make your own schedule. You'll be able to be out of the film industry, but then you'll get to do your fun stuff with these 2 new opportunities. And you don't look your age. You just don't look your age. You look all energetic and young and happy.
It's because I'm an Aries.
Yay!
Shine that light. Shine that light.
Thank you, Susan, for calling.
You guys are angels. Sam, I'm going to book an appointment with you.
Awesome.
And Wendy, I might check you out too. You guys are awesome. Thank you so
Looking
much.
forward to it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Susan.
And we just
Love
got,
you. Bye.
yeah, you too. Tony just showed us a picture of you. We just got to see it, and you don't look your age. You look fabulous.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
I
Look
know,
amazing.
right?
Shine that light.
All right,
Wow.
thank you,
Thank you, my God.
Susan.
Thank
We have
you
another
so
call
much.
coming in. Have a great New Year's.
Bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bless you too.
All right, the next call is coming in. You're live on the air with Tony and Eddie, and we want to know your name, your birth date, full birth date, and your specific question.
My name is Garrett. My birth date is 10/10/67, and I want to know how my career and finances look in the new year.
Beautiful. And what are you currently doing for career this red hot minute, Garrett?
I'm currently doing sales this red hot minute.
Well, right off the top of my head, I feel like you're going to have an increase in your monetary stuff, your money, probably closer to between April and June-ish, and then you're going to have another beef up or bump up with your money closer to September, October. Separate from that prediction, you've got surprising money coming to you before the end of February, and another little chunk of surprising money coming up for you before May 1st. This is a weird question. Did you just find a dime, a coin, or some change on the ground literally just recently?
No.
Okay, I know this is going to sound weird. I'm seeing a dime, a dime, a dime. And that can mean 10 grand, but for me, I feel like it's when you find coins on the ground or something specifically connected to 10 cents or a dime, it's going to be connected to somebody in spirit giving you a message. And then there is a possibility of a job change. Even if you stay at the company you're at right this moment, I feel like you get higher up in the company with salary, position, or more. Or you could literally leave it before the end of 2016. But all on a good note, Intuitives, yes?
Yep. This is Wendy. I get the feeling that, first of all, you're multitask-oriented. You should be doing something privately that you can turn into a hobby that you can make money with. I also feel that you're frustrated with what you're doing right now. You've got some great ideas, sweetheart, but they don't seem to be coming together. About 7 months from now, I think you're going to be getting into something new, and you'll be really enthusiastic about it. And then it'll kind of, I don't know, it takes its time to come together. But you, sweetheart, you're going to come together 13 months from now, and you're going to make money.
Ooh.
All yours.
Awesome. Thanks, Wendy.
You're welcome.
Garrett's
Did you
my
say
new
your
best
name?
friend.
Garrett. I just want to, Garrett, I'm tuning into your work environment, right? Because I feel like there's another male energy at work that seems to be somewhat of a clash. And I feel like an opportunity to be able to turn that around is going to demonstrate or showcase your talents in moving up in that world. Although I don't feel like if I was to think about 3-5 year plan, I do feel like there's a change in maybe organization or maybe career path that's aligned. So I just want to say, is there someone that you're kind of sort of clashing with at work at the moment? That's my
the better answer is just no.
better answer. Just no. Okay. But what's coming through is that it's an opportunity for you to resolve and grow from it, and it's going to work in your favor, if that makes sense.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks, Garrett.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
That was really polite of him.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. I didn't know how to say
you
it,
know,
but I'm like,
I work with my wife and she's listening. No, I'm joking.
It was politically correct.
It was very
Yeah.
politically correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was something that,
Yeah. Locking horns a little bit here or there, but he seems to be doing his magic. And don't you love it when good things happen for good people and you can see good things for them? And when they're good people on top of that, you get excited for them?
Yes.
yeah.
No call yet.
No call yet. Tony,
okay.
do you have a question?
Oh, yeah. I want to know for business wise, what do you guys see for my network here?
And how old are you?
22.
Your birthday?
Oh, shut up. It's December 7th, 1969.
Very good. And your name?
Tony Allen Sweet.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
that
were you
was-
named after somebody?
No.
Really? They just threw Allen in there? Because
Yeah.
that really flows pretty. We're your parents.
Yeah.
Are you the baby?
I do, babe.
Oh, yeah, they were tired. They were like, we just give him a name and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not even
Good for
Anthony.
us.
It's just Tony.
Okay, I want to talk about your business now.
Okay.
I feel that you really know how to pull it together. Sweetheart, you're so good in both brains. You do know how to do your research. This business of yours is really taking off. It's going to slow down a little bit, and I think that's because you are tired and you want to slow down. So the business follows where you lead. And then you'll go, oh, this won't work. So then you'll start charging after it again. I'm going to say by the number 7, I don't know, somebody else is coming in. It's like, poof, all of a sudden, your business is, you've added in something. I know you added in some radio. What was it you added in the last time I was here? You were,
Well, we just added a green screen room and
okay.
some other
But
things.
also I think
Yeah.
the networks that you work with as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to come in 7 hours, days, weeks. I'm going to make that 7 months from now, which would be July.
Oh, nice.
Independence at Independence.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Look at you.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Sam.
Wendy.
Yeah, I want to say July, August. I feel like there was either a negotiation or a contract that was just finalized or to be finalized, and maybe that's like collaborating with someone else or another division of some sort. It feels like it's a collaboration, but it feels like a good contract. It feels like a good move. I feel like you're moving up. So 12 months, and 12 months it's going to be there's a collaboration. So did you just sign something or?
Well, actually, I'm gonna pause me because we have a call coming in.
Okay.
You know, and I always have to come second, my business first. Hi, you're live on the air with Tony and Eddie, and we have an amazing roundtable of psychics. What's your name? What's your birth date? And what's your question?
My name is Marcus.
Hey,
My birth
Marcus.
date is, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. So go
My
ahead.
birth date is
I'm
2/28/62.
We'll say it again.
22862.
22862. And what's your question, focus, or concern specifically, Marcus?
Well, I've been dealing a lot with sick family members this past year. I was wondering if you see any romance in my life coming up.
I'm going to jump straight in there, Marcus. What I saw when I was just listening to your voice was books, studies, which tells me that you're either studying something to do with life that's going to help evolve you into your next steps. So maybe consider reading up on relationships. And
Okay.
there's so many amazing things out there in books about how we attract people and our right partners and stuff like that. So I do feel like a little bit of studying is required. That's going to move you forward into where you want to go. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And go ahead, Wendy.
Okay, I laid 7 cards, and out of those 7 cards, I got yes 5 times. So that's a real good percentage that you're going to have a nice romance coming down the pike for you. But your first card, I know you're upset. I know there's something hurting. And I feel like I want to say to you, calm down, mellow out. How can you meet somebody when you're not in the space? So get yourself into a better, more loose, comfortable space, and then she'll come in.
And the other thing too is I feel like you are really a sensitive person. I think you're a giver by nature and a healer and an uplifter and a nurturer and a server. And I feel like you want to rebuild your reservoir for yourself, to put yourself first. And it takes a minute to do that. And also you're shaking off a little bit of the old energy that you've been going through in the past year. I feel like that there's going to be a relationship from the past that comes back into your future. And it is what it is. Whatever you do with it is what you do with it. I don't feel like it will last. I don't think it'll be long term. I think you already know that. And then I feel 2 new people coming in for you. One of them will be in as early as just prior to June of 2016. The second person seems like they'll be in before September, October of 2016. But enjoy the company of both of them. You're the kind that wants to just dive right in and get matching sweaters and all of that fun stuff. You know, when you go out on the coffee date, if it feels like a match. Oh my God, Marcus, are you a lesbian? I'm joking. Because I do that too. If I really like them, it's like, let's have coffee, let's move in. Well, I've not done that in 20 years, so I've learned my lesson. But there's some sweetness around you, and I feel like it's time that you have somebody in that's sweet for you too. When somebody owes you money from the past, and you're going to get it, whether it's a person or a
It
corporation.
wasn't me.
Oh, neat.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you very
Marcus.
much.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you for
Thank you,
calling.
Marcus.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thanks. We should ask them where they're calling from.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll ask them at the very end. Where you calling from?
That's a good idea. Well, that was a
Booger
714, so I'm
Globucus
assuming that's down in OC. 714.
Hey, OC.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is coming up for Mr. Tony?
Okay, we were talking about contract. I haven't signed a contract as of yet. I mean, there's some stuff that's coming up that we're working on some stuff. Yeah.
Cool. That's a good thing.
It's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And a raise for John. All right.
Right.
On that note, let's take another call. No, I was kidding. All right.
But didn't you just get started with iHeartRadio? Is that what I
Well,
was?
not yet.
Oh.
That's coming.
Oh, okay.
That's coming. That might be
That's a collaboration.
But you're
Yeah.
already on it, is what she's asking.
Well, Eddie and I, this show is on iHeart, but the whole network is working on getting on iHeart. So
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
You better have us back.
Hello.
Oh, we will. Hello. Who is
Hi.
this? Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Sherry. I wonder who this could be. I have to
I
say.
don't know.
I have to
Somebody
say,
from the
this
middle
is
of
my
the
sister.
country.
oh, yay.
This is my sister.
I was just say connection straight away.
So great. All right. So her name's Sherry.
Oh, I came in to see I called in to see what kind of wonderful year I'm going to have.
Oh, you're going to have a great one.
And when's your birthday, Sherry?
September 2nd.
1961.
Oh, you had to put that in.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm older than you.
Oh, you don't look it.
I'll jump straight in. Sherry, you know what? 2015, I'm feeling was a tad challenging for you, but 2016 is going to bring in new life experiences that are more aligned with who you are as a person, right? I feel like challenges that came up in 2015 around maybe connections and what's happening in life and things like that is an opportunity for you to grow into being more open and doing things that you just want to do that's fun, right? Because I feel like
that means I'm going to get in trouble.
well, trouble's good. If you're asking me, trouble is good. But you know what? It's a better year, Sherry, and
Yeah.
More open is just what I'm feeling to doing things that are more aligned for you specifically.
I get the.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds great. Guys, I'm ready
Yeah,
to
2015
start a
seems
new
really
challenge, I should say.
Yeah, I'm feeling it without having to go into details here, right?
Do what? I didn't quite get that.
I was just feeling what 2015 was for you without having to go into full details about the challenges of what came up.
I'm impressed with
Get
you,
it.
sweetie. Sherry. I'm impressed with you because you're a go-getter, and if anybody gets in your way, God help them, because you go after what you want. You're sensible, you're practical, you're down to earth. You're also very psychic and in tune, but you prefer to be able to explain it in a practical way. It makes you feel more secure than I just got my little voice said, but I don't think you'd do that. I think that last year was a challenge, and I think you're still getting over that. I think about a third of the way into 2016, things are really going to start to pick up for you. And there's somebody that you feel could show you a little bit more TLC. And I feel like you're going to be getting more of that too, because you deserve it. So demand it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And really quick, is where you live, are you in a flight path or something like that, or something connected to airplanes, airlines? Do they fly over your house, or can you hear them from your house?
All the time.
Okay, because it gets on my nerves just tuning into it. So it must get on your nerves sometimes too. But you're also...
Oh, yeah, we're close to an Air Force base.
Oh,
we're in their flight zone, practice zone.
Okay. And were they working on something with your telephone lines or electrical lines up and down the road from where you live?
Yeah, we were without power for a day.
Okay.
From ice storms.
And do you have a fireplace?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I got a tree dump. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. I do have a tree dump. I can start a fire, but it won't light. No.
And did you recently have some kind of a weird incident with squirrels, chickmunks, or little rodents or little booger varmints?
Not Tony.
Well, I'm always dealing with like rats. I mean, like field rats.
Okay.
'Cause we're real rural.
Okay, I like that. We're real rural. I love being real rural because that's how I grew up. I didn't want to say rats on the radio. It's like, Sherry, you got rats, child. You're gonna need to fix that. But there's something with that coming up. And did you recently do something in your home, like a little bitty mild remodel, even if it was cosmetic?
No, but I've been working at my job. I redid a break room.
Okay.
That hadn't been fixed like in 30 years.
Okay. The reason I'm asking, I'm not the medium. I'm not.
Oh, you mean around the house?
Yeah, and even something with your porch, the back porch, the front porch, a screened-in porch, a breakfast nook, or something like that.
Well, I've been working in my bathroom a little bit.
Well, that would be a room in your house, Sherry.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I haven't got it all done. I'm impatient when it comes to things. I like to finish it all in one day, and I don't. So, yeah, that gets on my nerves after a while.
Mine too.
Looking at unfinished projects bother me.
Well, there's a man that is connected to this property that is showing me these little things that you're doing around the house and stuff that's outside of the house. So he's sort of a watcher over of you, your family, or the property, or a combination of all of the above. And
that would be my dad.
Okay. And woodpecker, did you have a weird thing with the woodpecker recently? Did you?
Yes, we had a giant one that hit our window and finished putting a little crack in it.
Oh my God, that is your dad.
No, my daddy's still alive.
Okay, well I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever she said.
Well, it could be. It could be my grandpa. Grandpa at one time owned this
because Grandpa owned
in spirit.
Okay,
yeah,
he's gone.
That's in spirit. What was Grandpa's name?
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather. I'm joking.
Floyd Ernest.
Floyd Sweet.
Yeah.
Floyd Sweet. Okay. Who's the Bernie, the Barney? Who was the B, the R, or the N sound male, or BRD sound man? But it's a male that watches over the property. That's all it's important. And isn't there kind of an effed up tree in your yard or on your property?
A what tree?
I didn't want to say it's a jacked up tree. Like it just looks like I can't tell if it's dead or alive.
Looks like it's going to fall down.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a giant cedar in the backyard like that.
I can hear him say that shit needs to come down now. That's what I heard.
Well, it's in the path of actually falling, and if it does fall, it's going to be real close to hitting the house.
And one of the cars.
Huh?
And possibly a car.
Oh, probably be my car. We also have another tree with a dead center that larva had gotten into.
Yeah, you need to.
And it's a rare tree around here, and somebody planted it like 30 years ago. So it's got a dead center, and you can tell it too because it's about to go over.
Yeah. Do your best to get it down before it does damage, or at least increase your insurance.
I know. May have to get the backhoe out then.
Yeah. Oh, is Tony coming back home for Christmas?
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear him insult your little baby brother?
No, I didn't.
It's okay.
I missed it.
You said backhoe, and he said, "Oh, is your brother coming home?" Backhoe.
Oh, yeah, he can be. I'm home.
We'd love you even
my
more.
Little brother. Maybe this year I'll be able to come out and see him.
You better.
Come out to see him.
13 years. Nope, she hasn't been out here. 13.
What?
Yeah.
We'll have a party.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We'll have a party.
Oh,
Thanks,
we will.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Saw those trees down. We love you.
Can I just
love
quickly
you
add
too.
something? Sherry, was there... Is she gone?
No, she's still there.
Oh, was there? I feel like there was a friendship or relationship that was sort of somewhat disconnected last year, and someone's telling me that this year there's going to be a reconnect. That's good. Is this like a really close friendship to you? That there was some level of
most
disconnect?
of my real good friends don't live around here.
Right. Okay.
You know, but I have some older friends that lived in Emporia, where I used to live.
No. Okay.
And
Maybe I was just tuning into something else. Maybe
But
it's-
some old school, I actually have recently reconnected with an old school friend.
okay, maybe that's what, because it just felt like there was a reconnect and it was good. So but it felt like there was a.
And what's their name? The
Her
French.
name's Joy.
Yeah, it's
I
like a friend.
swear
Yeah.
to God, I have written down. I thought you were going to say it was Julie, but it is a female with the JG
Yeah, it was
sound
just
in the
coming to me, and I'm
name.
like, there's a
Look at
reconnect.
that.
And I literally
There you go.
put an old person from the past or family member from the past with a J or G
Yeah.
in the name. Oh,
That had to come in for
oh,
you. That had to
yay.
come in
Oh,
for you,
that's
Sherry.
cool.
It's a good,
That's
it's a
awesome.
good connection.
Her
Yeah.
and I used to be like best friends. We were buddies all
That's
through high
it.
school, and we're all tomboys. You know.
Oh, did you practice kissing
Well,
pillows together?
Sister, I'm gonna
No.
Sister, I'm gonna have to let you go because we have a call and I want to take
All
them.
right.
But I love you and I'll talk to you
Well,
later.
thank you and love you.
Thanks, Sherry.
Thanks, Sherry.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we have another call on the line. So, what's your name? Where are you calling from? And what's your question for the psychics?
Oh my, it's me. My name is Dan, and I'm in Miami, Florida.
Hi, Miami.
Hey, and I want to know. I'm thinking about doing a different business venture, and I was wondering if they had any insights into that.
Perfect. And your birth date,
Birth date is October 16. Do you need the year?
please.
Okay, 1959. I'm really old.
It's
Oh,
okay.
you're a baby.
And your first name again is?
Dan, D-A-N.
That's what I got. Okay.
Dan.
Whatever. I wrote down yes before you even finished asking the question. So it does look like, yes, you're going to be tiptoeing into some new business ventures. The only thing I will say with you, Dan, is more people like you than you like them. And more people want to and more people want to work with you than you would want to work with, because you're a giver and a doer and you're a hard worker, and you sometimes don't find people who put as much into work as you do. So the only thing I would caution you about is be careful with certain partnerships or people that would want to partner with you, because my feeling is your old tendency is you would get stuck doing everything and then you would have to split it. So do really small contracts, abbreviated contracts with certain people. But I feel like yes, and then there's money around you too. And there's also new home or new property around you as well.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, this is Wendy. So the question was again, please remind me.
New.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dan.
I'm listening to you, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm thinking about doing a new business venture.
Oh, yeah.
Would probably get going like in
4
March
months
or
from now.
April.
Yeah, 4 months from now is when
Yeah.
it's going to get going. And you know what? Sometimes you work with people and they get on your nerves and you think, I got to
Yes,
get out
they
of
do.
here. Right. So think of them as the springboard. So don't get, I was going to say pissed, but I can't say that on the air.
Yes, you
So-
can. You
oh,
just
good.
did.
So instead of getting pissed with them, what you think is, thanks to you, I found the courage to go ahead and start my business. And you're going to do really well. You're organized, you get the job done. You honor all of the agreements. Your word is so important to you. You shake hands on something, and sweetheart, you make sure it happens. And you're going to be working with some people of the same kind of integrity as yourself. Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Dan, what I pick up on is that you have very empathic and healing energies. So, have you done a Reiki course in the past?
No, I have not.
You haven't. I just feel like something to do with healing and Reiki along those lines is going to serve you in your business moving forward. I mean, I feel what you're doing is sort of, I think like a next step to what's to come, and maybe broaden your horizons and think about energy work as well. Does that make sense for you?
It does make sense. It does.
Yeah, I think it's just going to serve you. I don't know. What are you doing now? What's the business that you're starting?
Oh, I work at a creative arts nonprofit.
Oh, wow.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, so energy work for you is going to open up and serve your clients and how you work with people.
And
Okay.
And this is a weird question. Is there a playground or something near you?
There's a playground near work.
Right. And did something
There's
weird? Go ahead.
And there's a park near where I live also that has a playground.
Okay. And did something funny happen to the sliding board, or something you slide on, or did you watch somebody pummel off of it, or something weird?
Oh, that was been a little while ago, but yes, something did happen.
The reason I'm asking you is I hear a woman standing behind you that was saying, if you say something about the sliding board, he'll know it's me. That it's a woman. It's a woman that you used to love, who's passed over, who just sort of hangs out with you periodically. And were you recently riding in your car belting out some song as high and screechy as you could?
I'm always belting out songs.
Okay, and more specifically, was it a ballad? Don't tell me what it was, but was it a ballad?
No, it was about. They're almost always ballads.
And was it Whitney Houston?
It was the children. The children are our future.
Greatest love of all.
Yeah, children are our future. Yeah. I swear there's a woman that was riding with you when you were doing that, and she was belting it out with you. Then she would roll her eyes at you. Then she would belt it out with you. Then she would roll her eyes at you. But I feel, and I also smell like baby powder. You know how sometimes grandmothers and older people will have that little smell of baby powder, like back in the 70s and 80s? So it's a real sweet fragrance that comes with this person, but they just love you to pieces. And they're giving me a 4-leaf clover with you, which means you got lots of good luck coming up, and it's time for a change. It's been time for a change. Uh-oh. Are you there?
No, I think we lost.
Oh.
I was picking up on the same thing. I feel like it's her grandmother to her mother's side of the family that's with her. Yeah,
we must have lost it.
And I know. And I wonder what the sliding board thing was. I'm like, why the hell you saw me sliding board? It's really sweet.
I think we have another call.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and take the call. You're live on the air.
You're loving that big voice today.
Hello, this is Scott Fullerton. How are you guys doing?
Scott.
Happy belated birthday,
My
Scott.
birthday is 12/30/63. It just passed us here.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And Scott, what is your specific question?
Well, I had a lot of change last year, and I'm starting a path very slowly this year. And I don't know if it's going to be for fun or if it's going to be for career-wise, and just kind of see how this year is going to start out with so much change last year.
I personally feel like it's going to be fun and career. There's new change coming up and even more travel coming up for you for whatever was in the past. You've got some more coming up. I feel like there's going to be 2 very powerful business opportunities that come your way. One of them will look like it's too good to be true, and in my opinion, it is. So really review the contracts or really interview the people who are bringing this idea to you so you don't jump from the frying pan into the fire, as it were. But I also feel like these 2 opportunities are going to bring, obviously, part of it is more money. And do you have pets now?
I don't. I'm not a pet person for myself. I like other people's pets, but not for me.
There's going to be something with 2 pets connected to you or connected to a person you're going to be doing business with. It doesn't mean it has to be in your house, but there's 2 new pets coming up in association with a partner, business partner, or something like that. And that will be as early as March of 2016. And do you sometimes have back problems, lower back problem, mid back problems?
Yes, I do.
And you sometimes have ankle or foot problems?
Big time, yes.
Okay, and then the knee as well?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to call me crazy, but, Scott, you need to drink some more water. Do you not drink enough water?
No, and it's not the first time I've been told that, actually.
Yeah,
that is very wild.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, you're very intuitive in your own right. You got a lot of creativity, artistic expression, but sometimes I think it gets clogged up, like the pipes get a little clogged in your energy field, and the water will help unclog it and keep your mind from feeling quite as foggy as it does. But I'm going to turn you over to Sam and Wendy and let them weave their magic with you too. You good energy, really fun, good energy, hardworking energy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sam. This is Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
It's time for you to make your own decisions. Don't let other people push you into what they think is the right decision for you, because I think it's time for you to stop and think about what works for me. Don't overanalyze it, though, because you like to think, and then you like to analyze what you thought about, and then you analyze the analysis of what you thought about. So when you know what it is you need to do, don't go getting second opinions. The best second opinion is yours, as far as I can tell. So I do feel that as you go into the new year, there's definitely some fun, but there's definitely some interesting things coming with business. And you have a guardian angel, sweetheart. Your guardian angel is around you and keeping a real good eye on you. And I think you're far more powerful and far more together than you give yourself credit for. So when you look in the mirror, I want you to say, I'm fantastic, because Wendy said.
All righty. I like that one a lot, and that has a lot of resonance. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
I think I've covered a lot of it. What I do see is that I see a motor vehicle. So whether a new car's coming in for you in the next 12 months, or there's a lot of road travel for you. So, but I do feel like travel around your town and also around America, right? Are you in America? I'm just assuming.
Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's a bit of travel to do with business opportunities. I did feel that coming up, but go for the fun ones. I'm feeling like they're going to translate into money eventually. So the fun opportunity that comes your way is would be a good one for you.
And newsflash, there's something with pets around you, dude.
Do you smell it or see it?
I have a couple of good friends with pets, and I do have a business opportunity where the person always talks about his dog. So it could be him.
Maybe.
What's that person's name?
His name is Kevin.
Oh, okay. That feels good to me. That feels good to me. And you sometimes get little headaches, right?
Yeah, on occasion. Not often, though. Headaches are very rare. If I do, I know something's wrong because I don't get them that often.
And that's lack of water.
Okay.
And you can pull back on the caffeine or the sugar, whichever one it is. I'm just saying.
I have to have I am a coffee fiend. So, yeah.
And so thank you for telling me that. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're having your coffee first thing, 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, you want to make sure you have what's happening is it's dehydrating you before you even get hydrated with water, and then the mild headaches once in a while, and then those other aches and pains you're experiencing will start to sort of drift away.
That's fantastic.
You're a pleasure to read for. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Scott. And just so you know,
Thank you, guys.
Scott is one of the newest UBN hosts. He lives in Ohio. His show is starting this coming Monday at 3 o'clock, and it's called Left of Straight. And we're excited to have him.
It's called what?
Left of Straight.
Left of Straight. You go, Scott. Okay.
Thank you, guys. That was very informative. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
Scott.
you.
Talk to you soon.
Have a great show.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I think we have a couple more calls coming in here in just a second, but I think we might as well ask John a question.
Ask me a question, or I'm asking a
not
question?
asking. You ask a question.
John, when's
You
your
ask
birthday?
a question. Well, he's an intuitive too, so
320, 75.
Beautiful.
51.
And what's your name, John?
John.
Okay. And
Or JW, or whatever you
And what's your question, focus, or concern?
Oh, wow. Well,
Uh-oh.
it's loaded. So let's just focus on
No pun intended.
money and career.
Yeah, I get straight away. Sorry, am I jumping in?
Oh, yeah.
Just as you're talking, John, I
Yeah.
got straight away like a promotional opportunity is coming up
Yeah.
for you in the next 12 to 24 months, which requires more responsibility, but you're ready for it. I feel like you're being geared up for something.
Okay.
So maybe you're in the planning of the organization or whatever, but I feel like it's a good step.
Okay.
Something about relationship, right? So I feel like lack of, and I
course.
feel like there's. I'm sorry, I'm telling you how I get it.
No, I said of course.
I feel like a balance. I mean that's coming in the next 1 year, 2 year, but it's gonna feed into your work and into your life. So a balance of fun and love and that sort of stuff is gonna help you out, because I feel like the next 12 months is going to be a bit crazy, like good crazy for work.
Oh, good. All right.
So
Thank you.
Crazy.
Wax your back, John.
Wax my back. Okay.
I'm just so you don't slide.
Oh, okay.
Wendy.
Okay. I get that you get the momentum going, and then you shoot yourself in the foot and you self-sabotage. And then you it's all gone back where it was.
Yeah.
So once you're exhaling, keep on exhaling, make it happen.
Okay.
Because I feel that you've got some great ideas, but you're not following through on them enough. You are following through, but a little bit more, and it's only 2% more, but you can have 22% result.
Okay.
So I recommend you do that. And yeah, I think I agree with Sam. You're going to be single for a while. That doesn't mean you won't have,
fun.
Yeah, thank you. That was the word.
Well, it's been single
if
for
anybody knows John,
years and years and years. So. And it's actually a fear of relationships in some way. So I understand what you're saying.
Thanks for the honesty.
Yeah.
So, but 4 to 5 hours, days, weeks, months from now, that career is going to start to happen. So do me a favor and stay with it.
Okay.
In harmony with what they're both saying, I wrote down letting go of old patterns.
Yes, for sure.
Will bring you the dollar signs, the smiley faces, the heart energy, the check pluses, and some really good luck for you.
Okay.
But I would still wax my back at the same time.
There's no hair on that back, Eddie. I don't know where you're getting.
Show us.
It's a totally different
You want to
show.
say
Different show, right.
Yeah, we have the plastic and the Crisco under the desk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was going to play. Don't get scared, nobody, because I don't want all of this big old loving stomach to scare y'all.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Oh, please go to hell.
Well, we have another call in, so let's take it. You're live on the air with Tony and Eddie when the world-renowned psychics here. And go ahead and tell us your name, where you calling from, and your birth date.
I'm Eddie. I'm joking. What's your name?
This is Jackie Boyce, calling from Ohio. My birth date is 7/7/49, and I'm Tony's Aunt Jackie.
It's my Aunt Jackie. She just said on Facebook, I can't get through. And I'm like, all right, go ahead and call us.
She's in Ohio? Where in Ohio?
From Middleburg Heights, right outside of Cleveland.
Okay.
And what's your question, focus, or concern, Aunt Jackie?
My concern is how my husband and my health is going to be this year.
And what's your husband's
Health
first?
is my biggest concern.
What's your husband's first name or the name he goes by?
Jim.
Jim. Very good. And his birth date?
9/10/46.
9/10/46. Okay. The first thing, it's so funny. You carry a lot of stuff around your heart chakra. But you know what's funny about you is you get filled up and filled up and filled up. You can take it, and then you take it, then you snap, Aunt Jackie. You just sort of say, enough is enough, and the door slams, and we know not to call you for 4 weeks, 6 weeks. And part of that's because you're more of a giver than a taker. But I do get some activity, respiratory, chest, heart, lung stuff. I don't feel anything terrible or bad, but I do feel like there's some congestion in that area for you, and then a little bit around the digestive system, stomach, intestine, that sort of thing. Now, I don't know if that's with you or Jim, but it feels like you to me. And then Jim, you guys are opposites, child. And there's something uniquely funny about Jim, and I feel like as I tune into him, I'm not even kidding, a whole wall goes up in front of him. So he must not believe in this so much, right?
Some, he does.
Okay, good. Because there's a woman in spirit behind him holding a Bible, and so maybe that was her belief, and he's just being honorable of that. Jim, I feel like something with the leg or the hip or foot, but I don't know what it is, but I don't feel like it's going to be anything horrible or detrimental. Now, I'm going to say something I'm probably not supposed to say. Before Christmas of 2017, one of you will probably have been in the hospital at least once, and that feels like something that you know about before it happens. So, for example, cataract surgery, we know we're going to have it before it happens. We don't just go in for a checkup and suddenly we're in the ER. You know what I mean by this?
Yes.
Okay, so it's something you're going to know about. And who likes mayonnaise?
Jim.
Okay. Well, the woman with the Bible was talking about the mayonnaise. And he needs to get his eyes fixed anyway. I mean, checked. Okay. Intuitives.
I feel that your health is very good, and one of the things that keeps you going is the fact that you have to run around after your husband, because he's the typical man, and he doesn't do all the things he's supposed to do. They rely on us all the time, don't they? So you are healthy, And running around after him, don't tell him I said this, but running around after him helps to keep you healthy. So now he can sit on the couch and go, well, honey, you've got to take care of me. I don't know how. So I do feel that I feel like he's got some stuff going on, and I feel like he's in denial. But both of you are doing fine. I see you doing okay. And he doesn't know how old he is, does he? He thinks he's much younger than that.
No.
Yeah. I can see that. He still thinks he's a young whatever.
Yeah.
He doesn't chase
Which
you
is
around the
good.
bed.
It's as good in some ways.
Yeah. He doesn't chase you around the bedroom quite as fast as he used to, though he's slowed
No.
down a bit.
Yeah, now he just motions you over to the bed. Gotta save your energy, people.
Yeah, yeah. And you got to take care of me, right?
Oh, gosh.
Auntie Jackie, I love your energy. This year is your year. I've been told to tell you in comparison to last year. Who has the leg problems? Is that Jim? Problems
Me.
with the legs. You?
That was you.
Okay. I've been told to tell you
it's
that
fine.
it's more of an aging thing, so not to put too much pressure or emotional pressure on yourself. It is part of aging, and try not to fret too much about that. But you know what? This year you're gonna have fun. It's gonna be less emotions and thoughts on the health stuff, and it's gonna be a lot better than last year. I'm feeling for you.
And Aunt Jackie, we love calling you Aunt Jackie because we feel like you're like the Aunt B of our little program today, except you're not
That's
crazy.
wonderful.
Is there a water
You
tower?
make me feel wanted.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
are so
absolutely.
wanted. Is there a water tower close to where you guys live, or do one of you pass a water tower going to work or something weird like that?
No, neither of us work.
Okay, there's something about a water tower there, and somebody's shaking their head yes on the other side, but I believe you. I know you telling me the truth because you're a good person. And were one of you licking the spoon with cookie batter, cake frosting, or something? Or am I not supposed to say that?
No, I do.
Okay.
I do when I bake.
Okay, and this woman that keeps coming around you and Jim is showing me that, the licking the spoon. Which one of you sneaks in the cupboard when the other one's not around?
My husband.
Okay, well, she knows about that. And did you go through a period where now this could be the woman in spirit, by the way. I keep seeing an ironing board, and very meticulous about the way it's ironed. It better look like it comes from the dry cleaner, or you're going to have to do it over. That's either her or one of the two of you at one point. You know what I mean by that?
No, it might be on Jim's side. It's not on my side, and I used to iron, and if it was ironed, it was ironed. Didn't care.
Yeah. Well, this woman is really.
It might have been Jim's mother.
It could have been. What was her name?
You know what? I don't even know. I never met her.
Oh, that's okay. I feel.
She passed before Jim and I got married.
Okay. I asked him about the thing with the iron. I feel like it's spritzed in a certain way, and it could go to his mother or grandmother. Because my grandma, she was a devil child. She had one of those old irons that were it was an iron that you put on the wood stove, and then you ironed your clothes with it. But very, very meticulous about every aspect of the way they did it. But you've got lots and lots of good blessings around you, lots of good stuff. And lastly, there's going to be something with butterflies coming to you. That'll be a sign from them. And that's a generic sign. It's a general sign, but it will come to you and it'll make sense. Even if it's in the dead middle of winter when there's 8 feet of snow, I'm just telling you now, Aunt Jackie, there's going to be a butterfly landed on your boob or something. And you'll be like, that's my mama-in-law.
Well, I
okay.
Before my Aunt Jackie leaves, I want to tell a trivia story or a story. This is my mother was born in 1939. When she was a year old, her mother and father divorced. From that point on, my mom never knew her mother from that point on. And how many years ago, Aunt Jackie? Maybe about 12, 13, 15?
It's been 11.
11 years ago. Aunt Jackie calls my mother. She didn't know she had a sister or two sisters.
Wow.
Oh.
And Aunt Jackie, my mom and I, for like 20 years, was looking for my grandmother. And we never could find her. And then about 11 years ago, my Aunt Jackie called my mother and said, "Is this Patricia Sweet? We used to be Patricia Rose." I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, I'm your sister." Wow. And so Aunt Jackie came into our lives about 11 years ago.
Oh, I love stories like that.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
it opened up a whole new family we never knew.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Wow.
I know. You'll have to come out and see us too.
I know. You've never been out to LA either. Maybe you and Sherry can come out together. Oh my God. That would be.
Yeah, wear your seatbelt, take your
You better-
vitamins, eat
I
your
need
Wheaties.
Sherry has been dying to come out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
see.
I'd have to warn the LA Police Department just to get ready.
You know, if it would have been 10 years ago, Tony, it would have been a different story, but I've settled down a lot.
Okay. Well, I love you, and I'm so glad you called in.
I'm too, and I love you too, Tony.
All
and
right.
thank you, guys. That was wonderful.
You're so
Thank you.
welcome.
Pleasure.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, hon. Bye-bye.
Yes, that she's such
love
a
her energy.
yeah. She was a like I said, a blessing for my mother, because my mother, who never knew her mother, her dad always said your mother left you, never wanted you.
Oh.
When she found out, it was not true. My grandpa made all that up and found. She let my mom read her diary and said, "I miss my daughter. I wish I could find her." She even tried to get my mother, and they wouldn't let her. And so it really, growing up and not thinking your mother didn't want you, it changed my mother
Well,
a
of
lot.
course.
Yes.
Yeah, it's devastating. That's
So
like a
it was
Lifetime
blessing.
movie.
I know. In fact, when my aunt flew into Wichita to meet my mother, I called the local news, and they came down and they filmed it. So we got it on on camera, on video.
Fabulous.
So I thought that was pretty amazing.
Love that.
So, well, we're almost out of time. We have about
3 minutes.
3 minutes left, and God, you guys are all amazing. I know. You guys did an amazing job. So, Eddie, what else do you got for us? Anything?
Oh, you mean now?
Yeah, song and dance or
No.
no videos you can. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, go ahead.
But Sam, tell us your website.
Yeah, please do.
SamTautua.com.
Perfect. And it's a great website. It's so like entertainment industry ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's clean.
Yeah.
It's really clean. We love that. Wendy, your websites, plural.
I've looked at his website. Man, he is so photogenic. You got
I
to
know.
check him
well,
out.
he's a model.
I found out. I was so stupid. I didn't figure that out till he told me, and I went, "Oh, of
You
course."
should have pulled the cards out the deck.
There we
It's
go.
Right.
And here he is in Australia with a swimming cap and a no. I didn't see that.
Speedo.
I have two websites. One of them is wendytarot.com, and the other one is IamLLL, and that.com, and that stands for lovely, loving, and lovable. Because most of us think we're not lovable.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to teach them.
And tell us about the T-shirt in connection to that, real
I
quick.
don't know if you can see it, but it's back to front. So you can't read it, but in the mirror I can read it, and it says, "I am lovely, loving, and lovable."
And it's set up so that if you're out in the world wearing it, other people can't figure it out. It's
No.
like beautiful calligraphy or some kind of a design. And then when you're like blow drying your hair and fixing your weave and brushing your teeth and all of that stuff,
We're
you
not
can
talking about you.
Actually, washing my
That's a
hands when I
normal
go to
Saturday
the loo is more accurate.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the T-shirt is "I am lovely, loving, and lovable," and you can find those at IamLLL.com. There's two
Yes.
pictures and some fun stuff there, so we can all
Yeah.
see what it looks
Like
like.
a good night
Yeah.
shirt, actually, when you go to bed and then you wake up in the morning and you're wearing it and you
Especially
have it in
Yeah.
the mirror.
If you had a mirror
right?
on your
Yeah.
ceiling, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
that's true. One of those canopy mirror headboards.
I've been to a hotel that
I
had
wasn't
that.
thinking that. Tony. That's
And then you're
Yeah.
laying there looking at it in the mirror. You're like, I should touch myself
I
right
have
now.
to tell you, when you look in the mirror, you don't have as many wrinkles because gravity takes it all. It's
exactly.
good.
I learned
It's
that
good.
from Blanche Devereaux and Golden
Yeah.
Girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's scary.
B author asked her, it's like, how do you look? How do you do that? How do you? She's like, oh, you just lay on your back and you just all of the skin goes back this way. And you
Yeah.
look 10 years younger. And she's
do.
like, how do you do that during dinner?
Laying down, I guess. You lay down.
I'm going to try that tonight.
Yeah,
I know.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank
we
you
appreciate
guys
it.
so
And
much.
thanks,
Yes.
John, for being
Thank
You
brave.
guys, Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you
Yes.
too.
Well, we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have another hour of wonderful guests. And if you missed this episode, if you've called in and you want to, if you can't remember exactly what everybody said, you can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and of course on iHeartRadio. And then you can watch the video on our YouTube channel. Just go to Truth Be Told with Tony and Eddie on YouTube, and it's going to be there in the next probably day or two. So yeah. So and go to truthbetoldwebtv.com, find out all of our upcoming guests, and sign up for our newsletter, because we send out our newsletter once a week, twice a week, and tells you who's coming up. All right. Well, thank you guys. You did a great job. I'm so glad you guys made it here on the first day of 2016.
I know. Because traffic was perfect, wasn't it?
I was so early. Yeah. I'm used to LA traffic.
Yeah. Well, it'll be back on the 2nd.
I know. In a second, too.
All right. We're going to take a break, so thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. This is Truth Be Told with Tony and Eddie. I'm Tony Sweet.
I'm Eddie Connor.
And we're out of here.